losers finals, I do believe. Maybe not. Let me take a look here. No, it is not. We were waiting for Side 7 versus Captain Priest.
Alright, yeah. I do know Captain Priest personally. We go to the same school together. His Palutena is crazy.
Yeah, I've seen it on stream a couple times. I don't know if this is friendlies or not. I think this is actually
this does look like an actual match.
Yeah, so let me set this up here. And so you do have Stingers and...
Alright, so as you see the match going on, Sheik already has some good damage on it. Little Mac's just kind of going to use a lot of his strength to kind of make up for his bad recovery here.
Yes, and one thing to note is that Stingers isn't really trying to camp Little Mac. A lot of people will...
Lazy beat Nasty.
What was the score?
Sheik's trying to find an entrance. Finds a good little trick here with Little Mac. Little Mac taking a little bit of damage there.
And so...
Getting a fair in there. Trying to see what we can do. Is BLP trying to get out of there.
Yes. This is... I feel like if Sheik plays this game the way it's going right now, Little Mac has the advantage. I think you have to keep Little Mac out. And now he has to get rid of that KO punch as not to get, well, one-shot KO'd. Because if he makes any mistake, there we go. It's gone now.
Oh, and there's that maybe Little Mac's stock. Yep.
That is a problem with Little Mac, is if you can get him off the stage, he dies. So,
Lazy B looking for another entrance in here. Gets a good side B in there.
Yes, and he really needs to finish off Sheik's stock now, just because this rage busts Sheik's knockback so well, which allows him to get Little Mac off the stage very easily, and that stops Little Mac's recovery because he doesn't have any. I mean, it's so poor. And so
forward tilt definitely doing some damage too.
Yes.
So I think a big part of Little Mac's strategy is to use the super armor he has to kind of bait out a smash. So even though there's a trade going on, Little Mac gets the stock, and any trade that gets you a stock is definitely going to be a good one. Converting into that KO punch with a down tilt.
And like I was saying, that KO punch is so dangerous, and at low percentages, just like we saw there, down tilt combos into it, and down tilt's frame 3 or 4, I do believe, so it's very fast. Does a very good job, but just gets skipped. I mean,
Little Mac's stock. I think he's game to even 1-1 stock.
Yes, and we're going to see how fast Little Mac can build off his KO punch, but I don't think he's going to be able to get back.
That's going to be it, guys.
And that is 1-0 Stingers here.
All right, 1-0 Stingers, JV1, 2, sorry.
JV2.
Getting the quick gimps with Little Mac.
And so what was your name again, man?
I'm Olamans. Yes.
Make sure. Get him on here. And so, well, going to Town City, I was about to ask you where you think they were going to counterpick. I'm surprised that Little Mac... Oh, he's not Little Mac, he's Donkey Kong now. I know why Donkey Kong would go to Town City.
Yeah, definitely. Everybody knows Donkey Kong's little cargo up air kind of thing.
Yes, and the scary thing is there isn't really much you can do about it. It is a true combo at kill percents for most characters, and especially on Sheik. And so this is very dangerous even if Donkey Kong gets to high percentages. I feel like Sheik's just going to have to set him out. He doesn't have the mobility that a Little Mac does, so he should have a good time doing that.
Yeah, I do agree that one of the big disadvantages Donkey Kong has, that he's just so huge. Sheik can just combo for days.
Yeah, he has that huge hurt box, but if you give him rage and don't finish him off, he is dangerous. And so,
yes, probably I'd say probably as short as 40 with full rage.
Oh, absolutely. He's already at 37% here, and so we'll see how this goes. If he can get a grab off, it may kill very, very shortly.
Yeah, one thing I've noticed, and I actually saw this from PAX at Zero vs. Meteor King. Meteor King was Donkey Kong. That once Donkey Kong has a really high percent, he almost has no options to get back on stage safely.
Yes, it's very hard to play Donkey Kong versus Sheik, which is why it was very strange that LazyBoredom went Donkey Kong. and he just killed himself there. But only doing 37%. It's so hard to get in. Mewtwo King actually complained about Sheik shortly after that, because Sheik's biggest strength is she shuts down other characters' options by having just simply better options for herself and forcing you to do something that you don't necessarily want to do. Here, it's up B all the time off the ledge, and if Stingers had spaced it properly, he could have just short hop needled like that.
Definitely doing a lot of damage now.
And Donkey Kong, again, can kill very early, but this is just going to be very hard for him because now he is a stock behind and in a percentage deficit. It's just a very bad position. This is a terrible matchup. So we will see.
Agree that if Donkey Kong wants to get something out of this, he needs to get that stock out well before he loses his next one.
Yes. Back throw here to finish it. Cargo up throw. He should have back thrown there. I think it would have killed. Or cargo back throw.
Yeah, I'm definitely. Oh my goodness! I'm definitely not the expert on Donkey Kong, but I knew that just killed.
Yes. Something to note about that up air is it does have invulnerability on it, or rather intangibility on his head. Donkey Kong actually has a lot of intangibility. Forward smash, up tilt, up B, all have intangibility on his arms. There's a couple more moves that I can't think of right now. So makes it very good for killing, but unfortunately Sheik just shuts down all of his options. He's so huge, needles hit him so well, and he gets forward air stringed very, very well.
You know, one thing I'd like to see from this Donkey Kong is a couple of back airs when he lands. I know he's just kind of doing a regular landing without trying to get some damages, but I think any damage you can get on Sheik right now is going to be very beneficial for him.
Yeah, I think at this point he's kind of out of it. He's 2 stocks down, or rather he's 1 stock down and at kill percentages, and so I don't think his head's completely in the game. I think, and I don't even know how long LazyBoredom's been playing. He is primarily a Little Mac player. Nice forward tilt there. Unfortunately, doesn't really do much right now. But he could probably get a kill here if he can get a cargo throw into an up smash.
Do it.
But that does kill.
That's going to be it.
That was very good.
So much for LazyBoredom and his monkeying around.
Yes. I completely agree there. Take a look here.
No,
you're waiting on semi-credible Quavius and the winner of Side and Captain Priest. Winner of that plays Dandy, winner of that plays Kai. Yep. And so now we are waiting for the next matchup. No, it is Cal Hunter's there, guy in the glasses.
Your mom makes sushi?
One second.
She made 8 yeah.
1 second, just to show you, this is what we were talking about. This is Cal Hunter's mother's creation of a Yoshi. It is not a yarn amiibo.
Those don't come in yellow.
They don't come in yellow, which is why this was made. So if you see him, definitely ask him. It bothers him. It's a good sign.
They're not. They don't come in yellow.